Question 13. It's a distance time graph. This graph shows part of Lucy's car journey from London to Sheffield. The car made one stop at a service station. Okay, so you can see on here you've got a distance time graph, and what you need to recognise from here is that along the bottom we have time going forward, and up the side we have distance from where you begin at 0 miles to wherever you end. In this case you end at 120 miles up here. Okay, at some stage there is a flat line on the graph which shows when a vehicle or the person moving on a distance time graph has actually stopped moving. Okay, so the first question says, use the graph to answer these questions. For how long did the car stop at the service station? As I just mentioned, you can tell from the graph when someone stopped or the vehicle stopped because it's a flat section. And that is, as you can see, 2 squares wide. Each square, if you look at the scale down the bottom, must be 10 minutes. So 2 squares, therefore, is 20 minutes. Okay, question B. Work out the average speed of the car in miles per hour between London and the service station. Okay, so we want to work out the average speed of the car in miles per hour between London and the service station. You need to know the formula for speed, which is speed equals distance divided by time. Okay. In this case, obviously we don't know S. We need to work out the distance firstly between London and the service station, which is from the beginning of the graph here to the service station there, which is 50. We need to divide that by the time, which is from, as you can see from the graph, again we start from 0 and we get to the service station at 50 minutes, so we divide by 50 and that gives us speed equals 1. But we need to multiply that by 60 minutes per hour, which gives us speed of 60 miles per hour. Question C. Sheffield is 180 miles from London. Lucy arrived in Sheffield at 14:20 or 2:20 p.m. Complete the graph. So we know where we are so far on the graph. It's the last part of the line. Where we need to complete to is we need to go the entire distance to 180 miles. So you can find that up here, 180 miles. We need to complete that at a time of 2:20, which is down here, 2:20. And wherever those 2 points meet would be the last point on the graph. We need to then use a straight line, use a ruler, not like me drawing it freehand. That is the distance time graph completed.